Hi everyone, my name is Jamie. I have not uploaded on this channel in forever and I've actually taken down a lot of my videos since then, but I have been watching a lot of Project Pan videos over the last year or so, and I just wanted to add my own to the mix. Obviously, I'm sitting outside today, so if you hear background noise, it is what it is. I am gonna attempt like a no edit video just because I am too busy for that right now. So, but I really want to be sharing some of this stuff with you guys. Well, first of all, I want to thank you to all the Project Panners out there. You have been my lifeline for the past year as I've moved, as I've had huge transitions in my life. You've been my motivator for when I'm, you know, can't seem to get stuff done, when I need to clean, when I need to pack, when I need to, um, be productive with my life. I feel like watching Project Pan videos have been like both relaxing and motivating. And I just want to thank you for putting yourself out there, putting your content out there. And it's been huge and a huge lifeline for me over the past year. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to share kind of what I've been up to with my collection, and in terms of kind of the ideas that I have, and it's going to be really chit-chatty. I'm outside with my breakfast, and just because I tend to eat breakfast when I'm watching these videos, and so yeah, I just wanted to share what I have. So I had this crazy idea where I've been kind of looking through all the new holiday sets that are coming out, been trying to quote boost my collection, try to fill the holes that I thought that there was. And my collection has just grown a lot over the past few months, and I really want to find a way to get at it. Um, so yeah, so I wanted to share a few items I think first that I am focusing on. Um, Sorry, my apples dropping in my backyard. Uh, a few items that I am focusing on and want to see progress in, and then kind of show you what ideas I have in terms of, you know, turning over bringing in new items into my collection. First, let me see here. So I first have the sunscreen I'm working on. It's the Algenist sunscreen. They might be phasing this out, so picked it up for on sale at Sephora. But I'm about halfway done. I've actually only had this for about maybe a month and a half. So I'm really excited about this progress. I've been really trying hard to use more sunscreen, just because I get lazy, and so this has been not too bad. Don't love the applicator on this. It gets one of the ones that get kind of grimy and messy. So I'm gonna try to avoid this type, but it's actually mineral based sunscreen, and it's pretty good. Kind of like a sheer, you know, um, application. No white cast is pretty great. The next thing I have here is that my primer collection has exploded, and I don't know why, because primer doesn't add any color to my face, but I guess there's properties that I'm looking for, and that's why I keep trying new things. So there's two things that I'm trying to rotate through and use up before I quote bring in the next one, so I'll explain that in a minute. Basically, I just bought this L'Oreal Prime Lab matte setter. This is actually, I think, is a possible dupe for a MAC skin refined zone that I've been eyeing and really want to purchase. Um, but I picked this up, um, and I'm gonna give it a try and see how it is. So far, it's all right. I don't necessarily need mattifying, but I really want to fill in my pores, and this seems to have the ingredients and the properties that I'm looking for. Um, so yeah, this is literally brand new. So I'll see if I give you guys an update or not on it. But that's kind of where I'm at with that. Give it a try for the next few days. And then the other one is I have a kind of a trial size of the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. I was kind of eyeing like a glowy primer to put underneath the powder foundation that I typically put on. And yeah, this is kind of a different experience of a primer, I guess. So yeah, just we'll kind of give an update on that if I can. The next thing I've been really enjoying in my collection is a green color corrector. I've been kind of eyeing it, but never didn't bite the bullet until just a few weeks ago. And so this has been amazing just to like put underneath my complexion products. And I feel like this has made the biggest difference in terms of how I enjoy my complexion products, just because it actually evens out my base and I can actually be working with a good even base rather than like kind of splotchy redness around my nose and um, my cheeks and things like that. Next up is, oh, this is kind of out of order, I'm sorry. This is my moisturizer. It's in a awesome little La Mer sample jar that I got years ago, and this is what helps make me feel fancy whenever I put like a sample in here or something. Right now I have I think I have an eye cream in here actually, but I don't use it as an eye cream. I just use it as a face cream. Um, so yeah, so this one, I wanted to show this one because I'm actually almost done with the sample. I've been kind of on like a sample spree lately. So I'm almost done with this sample, face moisturizer sample, I guess you could call. And so I will be rolling in something new today while I finish this up, and I'll show you how I'm rolling things in. So I'm excited to show you that. Next up is my palette. I love Freedom palettes. If you go back and look at my channel, I am a Freedom palette girl. It's like this whole niche world that I don't see very often. Well, I guess I see a lot of people doing like Z palettes and like kind of single eyeshadows and stuff like that. But all of like all of my eyeshadows are now in Freedom palettes, and I'm obsessed with especially these MAC ones. Some of my eyeshadows are a little loose in here, so you might hear them clanging, but I've been a huge fan of this and have a few videos on my channel actually about these ones, how I depot things, how I Franken eyeshadows. I'm a huge Franken makeup person. Um, so if you like that type of stuff, makeup destruction, frankening products, go and take a look at some of my other, it's kind of like shorts that I've been making. But yeah, just wanted to kind of introduce you to this palette as I'll probably be rotating through things in here as well, and then kind of see where this goes. So of course you can see here that I have my eyeshadow section. I have MAC All That Glitters. I'm a huge MAC person if you can't tell yet. In terms of especially eyeshadows and things like that. It's MAC All That Glitters. That pan is man-made. I was frankening this eyeshadow using this, and I was like, I'll just go ahead and hit pan. I know it's not as satisfying as like an organic pan, but it's something I needed for myself. So I went ahead and did that. This is a shade I just recently frankened. It's in a short that I just made. It's actually, you can't tell, but it's actually a split pan. So one half is a mix of All That Glitters and Expensive Pink from MAC, just because I kind of wanted to tone down the expensive pink tone. I don't think it actually did that much, but that's fine. And then the other side is just Expensive Pink, and I love that shade. It's beautiful. So that's just something that's in my kind of everyday makeup palette here. This is a huge mix of stuff, and I just franken this. You'll have to watch my short. It's kind of complicated to explain, but it's a good crease shade for me. I like it. We've been really loving berry red tones, so I just keep this in here. I haven't been reaching for it that much. I like mixing these two for my crease shade, and I think it's beautiful. But since actually, what's funny is that the mix of these two is basically this. So I'm gonna see. I'm trying to use this a little bit before I dip back into these. And then this I think is Woodwinked from MAC. I think it's a beautiful shade, but oops, but it's like just a tad too dark for me to be using all over. It's weird, so I'm just gonna keep it in here, see how I like it. I threw in this kind of darker crease shade in here just to see if I would use it. And then this is a MAC blush. I can't remember, it's like a sheer tone blush. And this is literally brand new, and I really want to start reaching for it. So I'm just pop that in there just to get myself some use. And then this is actually a Rimmel Stay Matte powder that I just repressed. So I actually didn't repress. I call it the cookie cutter method. You have to watch my shorts to see what I'm talking about. It's really cool. But I just popped that in there just to whenever I need a mattifying translucent powder, I just threw that in there because I really don't need a big old pan sitting in my palette here. So that's this palette. I will, you guys might see it again. We'll see. All right, in terms of lip products are also like a huge weakness for me. Basically, I have two things I want to show you today. This is this packaging. I got really sucked into this packaging because Hourglass came out with something like this, but I just picked up an empty lipstick tube from, I think, Etsy, and I just made my own lipstick and put it into it. Again, Frankening products. I actually have a video, a short on this, how I franken a lipstick into this. Um, but it makes me feel like I'm fancy, even though it's just plastic. But I'm all about aesthetic for makeup, so this helps me feel fancy, and that's fine. So basically, I franken a lipstick into this, and I wanted to show you guys my progress because I am gonna try really, really hard to use this up. I use this both as a lipstick and as a cream blush, um, and this is actually all I have left. And the actual packaging isn't that like deep. You can, sorry, you guys can't really tell, but but I've actually used up, I think, a little over 2/3 of this. That's accessible. I'm not gonna dig. I'm not that type of person. But yeah, I have another one of these to um, use up before I'm done with my Franken lip products, and then I'll do another batch of Frankening my lip products. Um, and then the other thing that am trying out right now is a lip oil. This is a dupe for the Dior lip glow oil. I cannot bring myself to spend $40 on it, so I just grabbed a dupe off of Amazon. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's actually a lip oil or if it's just like a glorified lip gloss, but either way, I decent, and I don't mind it, so that's kind of where I'm at. So, in terms of how I plan on rotating through my makeup products, is I hope to actually do something called like a grab bag, shop my stash. Um, I won't be doing a ton today just because all I really need to replace right now in my collection is my um, face moisturizer. So I'll grab something for that. But basically, the idea behind this is that I went ahead and wrapped up all of the items that I'm not using on a daily basis. Um, I separated them into grab bags. I'll show you. I love this little makeup bag I have. Basically, and it looks crazy in here, but basically what I did was that I wrapped up all my products. I put some into quote sets, and then I wrapped up some individually. And so that's how I'll be grabbing for things, and kind of how I'll be rotating through my collection, and I'll be opening them with you. Obviously, you've never seen my collection before, and I have, so it's a little different, but I feel like the mindset is allowed me to feel like I have a minimal collection again. And when I do want to shop, I already have some things picked out for myself, and things that I hope I'll love. Actually, I feel like a good chunk of my collection I've neglected because I have told myself that I don't like it enough, or it's not worth putting into my daily rotation. So I'm hoping this way I can have kind of the element of surprise, have fun rotating through things, and bring you along on that journey. So yeah, so basically I put some into sets like this. I just wrapped it in tissue paper. I wrote a quick note of kind of the category of contents that are in here, similar to how like when you shop online for like holiday sets and stuff like that, they do list out the products. So I don't really want like a huge element of surprise, like anything goes. But I didn't like put any brand names or anything on there. There's just literally like it's a lotion or it's a powder or it's a blush, but I don't know exactly which one. So that's exciting. And then some of them I wrapped up just individually if that's what I prefer to bring in instead. So since this is the first one, I need a new face moisturizer. Let me see if any of my sets have anything new. Although, you know what? Maybe I'll start kind of easy because yeah, let me do that. I'm just gonna roll in one thing. I know it doesn't seem that exciting, but since I literally just did this yesterday, I still have a lot of products I'm trying to rotate through. So the next time maybe I have a larger batch of things to rotate through, I'll bring in a set. But today, let's go ahead and find something to replace this, and then I'll go from there. So a few things I think I'm looking for something that says skincare on it. Let me see here. So I have this one that says skincare and this one that says skincare. I'm not sure which one I want to open today. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Um, yeah, let's do this one and see what's inside. Okay. Of course, I made this hard for myself, even though it's just one piece of tape. Oh, I wrapped it in two because it was too thick, or it was too thin. All right, let's see. Oh, nice. Okay. So this one has been just sitting there in my collection for a long, long time. So this is good. I'm glad I reached for this. This is actually a full fluid ounce. There's 30 mils in here. And it is an Essential Balancing Emulsion X from Sowasu. I hope that's how you say it. I think it's a pretty like high-end Korean brand in Sephora. I was gifted this and I used up a few products from them already, but haven't reached for this. So I'm glad I got this and we'll give this a try. And an ounce is a lot actually. So we'll see how long it takes me to go through this. But I'm excited to bring this into my rotation, see how it goes. Um, and yeah, that's kind of how it's gonna go, I think. So I guess like sometimes, especially if I bring in sets, like I might have duplicates in my daily rotation, which is fine. That's kind of the fun of it. But I'm glad I kind of have this system. And It's kind of a crazy system, to be honest. But I think that it's been good. So I'll give more reflections as I go through it. But again, very happy to be jumping on and kind of doing this for like posting videos for myself, literally for myself, and to share with you all my journey because I've been following many, many of you. And again, thank you so much for posting your journeys, with all of us on the interwebs. And and yeah, I just think I have something to contribute to the Project Pan community and the Project Pan space, and so I'm gonna see how it goes. I am kind of an on-the-go person. I don't have a ton of time, so I'll just post when I can, where I can. No promises right now. Even like quality and stuff like that, I can't promise. I might even be in like a car sometimes, um, but uh, but yeah, I am excited to be doing this. So have a wonderful, wonderful day, everybody, and I will see you very soon. Bye.